too can. Yes, we too can. This is a movement started by me to encourage the challenged people in sports. Can you please tell me why this too? This too is to show that uh, society is thinking that these physically challenged people, they can't participate in wherever physical activity is required, like sports, dance, whatever you think. And even the differently abled community, they are also thinking that all these things are not for us, we have to be away from them, like that they are thinking. But it's not the case. It is possible. Can you please tell me how it is possible? Yes, it is possible. I want to tell you, starting with my story, how I achieved that one. I wanted to share with you. I developed back pain and muscle weakness. I was not able to sit even for 10-15 minutes. Even then, somehow I tried to do all my routine. But one day came and the day fully collapsed. I was not able to do anything. At that stage, I thought of alternatives, because surgery we don't want to go. Then we thought of alternatives. At that time, my friend suggested Dr. Anand Jyoti's name. When I went to him, he suggested some exercises. Along with that, he suggested me hydrotherapy.
She came to me in the year 2007 with chronic back pain, and her main difficulty is only sitting for a long time. Being a manager in a Standard Chartered Bank company, she could not sit for a long time. And in our clinic, we did a complete evaluation for her, like musculoskeletal manipulative physiotherapy we given as a rehabilitation program. We gave a lot of postural training, strengthening, and walking training, other training we gave. But after a few weeks, we included hydrotherapy as a treatment for Miss Madhavi. Initially, we started as a therapeutic, just to improve her health, and she developed very personal interest on, and she enjoyed swimming. Initially, few days I helped her, and coaches helped her. Now she is independent on her own, and she is now giving counseling to many people, and she's mentally become more fit, and her performance in the office highly improved now, and dependence level at home, she is more independent now. Previously she used to depend on her parents.
As you will agree with me, physical fitness is the key for anyone, in particular sports people, to excel in your sports. And that doesn't make any difference or margin for people who are physically challenged. In fact, for physically challenged people, the fitness is the key to the success in whichever sport you're interested. In particular, most physically challenged people will be able to do a good strengthening program or an exercise by way of swimming. Swimming is a great sport and a great exercise which builds up your muscle and gives a lot of energy to excel in whatever sport, track or field you're specialized in. I see that there is a organization called Yes We Too Can. That means God has created each one differently, and by somebody being physically challenged, God has given even that person extra talent, and it is entirely up to you to discover it and build upon it. So go ahead, do a good physical program, and I would suggest swimming, which is a great program to strengthen your muscles and your body to help you enable in whatever track and field event you're interested in.
When I started these exercises and also swimming, at that time itself, I was able to observe the benefits like relief from pain. That is the first thing, and mentally lot of relaxation. And yeah, actually at that time I was under lot of depression because of that pain, weakness, all these things. But whenever I came for swimming, I'm able to understand that some type of happiness my mood also become active like that. So after some time, I was able to understand so many benefits like my sitting posture. I was able to sit for long hours also, and my movements also became very more improvement is there in my movements. When I participated in corporate Olympiad in aquatic complex in Velachery, it's an international pool, 50-meter length and around 11 to 12 feet depth. So, but when I was able to participate successfully in that international standard pool, that is an euphoric state. It's not normal happiness. And even for the audience also, it's a wonderful experience for them. They never saw a person like me swimming. That too in that type of a big pool. And in that organizers, they gave me an award, most encouraging sports person. So that was the first moment in my life as being recognized as a sports person. And this year also I participated and I could get a bronze medal in 100-meter freestyle. Even I could observe the strength in my muscles and mental relaxation. All these things, after observing all these things, I wanted to share with this my fellow physically challenged people.
I always feel tired in the evenings and feel always when some kind of tiredness. I felt that being disabled and not doing any exercise always difficult to be fit. So I thought I was looking badly some exercise to do. Wherever I go, I was not advised right exercise to do. Then I met Madhavi. She suggested swimming is an option. So I started enrolling here and started coming for last 1 month. I feel extremely free and relaxed and no pressure. And I feel like I'm light now.
When I tell about benefits of hydrotherapy, I must mention about my friend Sundari, who is working as a sub-editor in a leading newspaper, and she is enjoying a lot when she is underwater. She is able to walk, she is able to move her legs and hands, and she is enjoying a lot. All these things are very difficult for her to do on the land.
I met Madhavi Lata a few days back, so I invited her to my office and this association's office, Tamil Nadu Association for the Handicapped office. Every Saturday we have a face-to-face meeting. In that meeting, she gave a presentation of the swimming, the advantages of swimming. So when she said that, I was really, not only me, my people, about some 15-20 people were gathered there, all were wondering how she can swim, because when she entered our office, she came in the wheelchair only and she is not able to walk, so we are puzzled. But after seeing her presentation, the video presentation, that she is swimming like normal people, more than normal people, and also she is able to walk in the water.
It will be highly beneficial if you start in the childhood, maybe at the age of 4 years or 5 years, where you can prevent all this kind of movement disorder in the childhood itself.
Who will allow us? That is one major thing. So many people are having so many apprehensions. And as a swimmer, for me, Andhra Club is like a mother's lap. So I learnt in that swimming pool only my swimming. And so then I thought, okay, I can request them and let us see what will be their reply like that. And I went and requested President of Andhra Club, Mr. Narsa Reddy, and he readily accepted my request. And he not only accepting my request, he is providing us facilities also, like providing a ramp with wheelchair for coming into the swimming pool, near to the swimming pool, and for entering into the restrooms also they are going to arrange a ramp, and they are providing all these type of facilities.
Physically challenged, whoever may be, first preference we have to give it to them. Then for ours, we can swim anywhere, but they must have, we must provide for them nearest place for their house and wherever their nearest place. If somebody is in Anna Nagar, coming to T Nagar is very difficult. Anna Nagar, where is a five-star hotel or whatever clubs are there, first preference they must give. Otherwise, we'll request all the clubs, we'll send one letter also, all the clubs also.
Everybody thinks that swimming is a costly affair. It's not a thinking, it's real thing also, fact, it's a fact. So up to now we are talking about the benefits of hydrotherapy, swimming, all these things. But how these benefits will reach the poor people? That is the major question. Okay, somehow middle class or upper middle class, rich people, they can afford on their own. But what about poor people? How they will be supported? So here came into picture my organization, Standard Chartered Scope International. They are ready to support the poor challenged children to participate in these swimming classes. They are not going to stop with that. They are even ready to arrange some swimming pool lifts also, because all of you know very well entering into the pool and coming out of the pool is a real challenge for the challenged people. So they are ready to support with swimming pool lifts also. My organization is supporting me like anything in taking forward this movement. I am very much grateful to my organization, and I am feeling proud for working for this organization.
It gives me immense pleasure to be associated with this heartwarming movement that Madhavi Lata has started called Yes We Too Can. Scope International is proud to be a part of this movement and to support her in this endeavor. Madhavi herself is an example of a person who has excelled at work and has found time to raise awareness about the cause, her own condition, and creating awareness about the role of sports in the health of people with physical disabilities.
First, starting this swimming, actually so many facilities are required. All of you know very well, these challenged people will have some special requirements. But wherever you go, access, first of all, that is the major problem. And after that, even if we are able to go to near to the swimming pool, entering into the pool is a big challenge. Because some people, all of you know that challenged people won't have that much physical activity. Because of that, they face the problem of obesity. So many of them will be obese, and it will be very difficult to enter into the pool and coming out of the pool also. Some other people need to support them. But if a swimming pool lift is there, they can enter into the pool with dignity, with confidence, and it will give them some sense of satisfaction also, because they are able to enter into the pool on their own without troubling others. So all these benefits are there. And otherwise, if swimming pool lift is not there, we can arrange a ramp in the swimming pool, and with water wheelchairs are available, wheelchairs which can be used under water. With that wheelchair, we can enter into the swimming pool through that ramp, and they can enter into the pool. So that type of facilities are available in the Western countries.
Madhavi Lata and yes, we too can. In fact, Madhavi Lata had come to my office and she wanted some help in, she's a physically challenged person, she wanted some help in sporting activities, and she gave me a lot of information on how she had entered into this sports. And I was wondering why this name, Yes We Too Can. In fact, I asked her, why this too? Yes, we too can. So she immediately smiled and said, sir, this question has been asked to me by a lot of people. I was wondering why yes, we too can. Why she has named it yes, we too can. We too can gives a negative, negative aspect of, we too gives a lot of doubt, which should be we can. Yes, we can. But she gave me a lot of information on that. So this too is quite, still is astonishing to me, still in doubt. Swimming, she has taken up swimming as a sport. First initially to rehabilitate herself from the physical challenge. Swimming as a sport, as water therapy and as pranayama. In fact, it is a good pranayama exercise. A lot of breathing exercise can be done and a good physical activity. Because as you know, swimming is a very good sports, competitive sports. Differently able persons, physically challenged persons, they need support more than sympathy. In fact, I've been thinking about this for a long time. We have been sympathizing with them. That's not good. Sympathy weakens the people. Support will definitely strengthen them. What they need is support, which is positive. Sympathy is always negative. So we need to support them in the government, in the NGOs, in the society. We need to support them in a big way, whichever way possible. And SDAT as an organization, Sports Development Authority of Tamil Nadu, we have been supporting physically challenged people who take up sports as an activity, as a competitive sport. We have Special Olympics, Paralympics, and sports for Paralympic people. And I hope the movement started by Madhavi Lata. She is quite very confident, her willpower is very high. Even I would say it is more than any average people's willpower. And my full support will be for her movement, and we would like to support her in a big way in making swimming as a rehabilitation sport or as a competitive sports for the physically challenged people. My best wishes for Madhavi Lata in her noble attempt, and we'll be with her, SDAT will be with her, that is best assured.
One day suddenly I received a call from Special Chief Secretary of Andhra Pradesh government, and she told me that she came to know about this movement as we too can, and she inquired with me about the benefits of hydrotherapy. Then whatever benefits I could get because out of hydrotherapy, I explained everything to her. She felt very happy with that, and she also requested for my consent to keep my blog in their official website. And after hearing about all these benefits, she immediately entrusted this job to one of her colleagues, and like a pilot project they started. They identified around 80 children from slums with severe disabilities, and they conducted already evaluation tests for those children, and they are going to start physiotherapy along with hydrotherapy for these children. For 6 months they want to do this, and they want to observe the benefits out of that. Okay, for some people may ask me, what Madhavi, why are you talking about sports when there is a death for education and employment itself for the challenged people? You are talking about sports. What is this? What I want to tell them is, sports is not a luxury for the challenged people. It is a basic necessity. Because of sports, lot of rehabilitation impact is there. So their health will be improved, physical health. Because of that, their movements will be improved, and their self-confidence also will be improved. With that confidence, whatever they want to achieve in their life, they can achieve. Please think what type of support you can extend to these people through your profession. I may not know about all the professions. So you are the best person, how best you can support these people through your profession itself. I request the audience, whoever is watching this movie, please convey this message to your friends about the importance of disability sports with an emphasis on swimming. This will help in bringing light into the lives of challenged people. Thank you.
Definitely with any professional's guidance, and it should not be taken as a single or with a medical help and a physiotherapist support, they can start this treatment.
Yes, we too can.